After 65, sleep isn't just about resting, it's about survival. If you've been tossing and turning at night, you might think it's just a part of getting older. But what if I told you that poor sleep could be destroying your health faster than you realize? And worse, you might be doing things every day that are actively sabotaging your sleep without even knowing it. Poor sleep at this age isn't just about feeling tired. It increases your risk of heart disease, memory loss, depression, and even early death. Your body is trying to tell you something, and if you don't listen, the consequences could be devastating. Let's expose the 5 hidden reasons why you can't sleep after 65. And more importantly, how to fix them right now. 1. Your brain is stuck in survival mode. After 65, your brain isn't working the same way it used to, and that's not just a normal part of aging. What's really happening is that your brain is stuck in survival mode, even when you're not in danger. This is a serious problem because it makes it almost impossible for your mind and body to fully relax at night. As you age, your body becomes more sensitive to stress. The stress hormone cortisol, which is designed to keep you alert and focused during the day, starts working against you at night. Normally, cortisol levels drop in the evening to help your body relax and prepare for sleep. But after 65, this system starts to break down. Your brain begins to overreact to minor stressors, like a noise outside or an anxious thought, triggering a fight or flight response, even when there's no real threat. This is why you might find yourself lying in bed with racing thoughts or feeling anxious for no apparent reason. Worse, the more your sleep is disturbed by these stress signals, the more your brain reinforces the habit of staying in a state of alertness. It becomes a vicious cycle. Poor sleep increases cortisol production, which makes it harder to sleep the next night, and the cycle repeats. So how do you break this survival mode? First, create a wind-down routine at least 90 minutes before bed. Turn off all screens, TV, phone, tablet, because blue light increases cortisol production. Try progressive muscle relaxation. Start from your toes and slowly relax each muscle group. This helps signal to your brain that it's safe to relax. Magnesium supplements have been shown to reduce cortisol levels and improve sleep quality, but consult your doctor first. Deep breathing exercises like the 4-7-8 technique can also calm your nervous system and shift your body out of fight or flight mode. You're not just losing sleep, you're stuck in a dangerous biological loop that's putting your health at risk. But you can stop it, starting tonight. 2. You've lost your natural sleep hormones. As you get older, your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle, drops dramatically. Melatonin is produced by the pineal gland in response to darkness, signaling to your brain that it's time to sleep. But after 65, this process starts to malfunction, and that's why you might find yourself lying awake at night, unable to drift off, even when you're tired. By the time you reach 65, melatonin production can drop by up to 50% compared to your younger years. This means your body no longer receives the same strong signal to sleep. Even if you feel physically tired, your brain remains alert because the chemical trigger that tells your body to rest simply isn't there. Worse, poor sleep itself lowers melatonin levels even further, creating a destructive cycle. To make matters worse, exposure to artificial light, from phones, tablets, and even streetlights outside your window, suppresses melatonin production even more. That's why you might find it harder to fall asleep or wake up feeling unrested, even after spending 8 hours in bed. So how do you restore your melatonin levels? Start with sunlight exposure. Spend at least 30 minutes outside in the morning. Morning light helps regulate your circadian rhythm and increases melatonin production at night. Take a low-dose melatonin supplement, 0.5 milligrams to 1 milli, about 30 minutes before bed. High doses can actually make sleep quality worse. so keep it low. Keep your bedroom completely dark. Even a small amount of light can disrupt melatonin production. Blackout curtains and a sleep mask can make a big difference. Maintain a consistent bedtime. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day reinforces your body's internal sleep clock. Your body is designed to sleep deeply and naturally, but it needs melatonin to do that. If you don't restore your melatonin levels, your sleep quality and health will continue to decline. Fixing this now could mean the difference between years of restless nights and finally waking up feeling truly rested. 3. Your sleep cycle is fragmented. Even if you're spending 7 to 8 hours in bed each night, you're probably not getting the deep, restorative sleep your body desperately needs. After 65, sleep cycles naturally become shorter and more fragmented, which means your brain isn't spending enough time in the deep stages of sleep where the real healing happens. Here's why this happens. As you age, your brain produces fewer delta waves, the slow brain waves that are essential for deep sleep. Deep sleep is when your body repairs tissues, strengthens your immune system, and consolidates memories. When you don't get enough deep sleep, you wake up feeling exhausted and mentally foggy, even if you technically slept all night. Fragmentation also increases because of changes in your brain's sensitivity to noise and discomfort. Your brain becomes more reactive to minor disturbances, like a creaky floorboard, a barking dog, or even a slight increase in room temperature. This leads to frequent micro-awakenings that you may not even remember, but they prevent you from staying in the deeper, more restorative phases of sleep. On top of that, increased trips to the bathroom due to a weakened bladder or medications can further disrupt sleep. Waking up multiple times per night interrupts your sleep cycle and makes it harder for your body to transition back into deep sleep. So, how do you fix a fragmented sleep cycle? Start by using a white noise machine or earplugs to block out environmental noises that could be waking you up. Keep your bedroom cool, around 65 degrees, 18 degrees, since lower temperatures encourage deeper sleep. Try taking glycine, 3 to 5 grams, before bed. Glycine is an amino acid that helps lower your core body temperature and improves sleep quality. If you wake up to use the bathroom, keep the lights off or use a dim red nightlight to avoid disrupting melatonin production. Your body isn't failing you. It's just caught in a broken sleep cycle. But you can reset it by improving your sleep environment and giving your body the tools it needs to reach deep, restorative sleep again. 4. Medications are sabotaging your sleep. Shocking fact. Over 50% of people over 65 take medications that interfere with sleep. Blood pressure medications, antidepressants, and even common painkillers can disrupt sleep cycles. Beta blockers reduce melatonin production. Diuretics force you to wake up to urinate, fragmenting your sleep. Solution: review your medications with your doctor. There might be alternatives that don't affect sleep. Take medications that disrupt sleep earlier in the day, if possible. If you take diuretics, avoid drinking fluids after 6 p.m. to reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom. Margaret, 69, switched to a different blood pressure medication. Within days, her sleep improved dramatically. 5. You've stopped moving enough during the day. The older you get, the less physical activity you naturally do. But this creates a dangerous cycle. Lack of exercise equals reduced sleep pressure, the drive to sleep. Your body isn't tired enough to sleep deeply. Lack of sleep reduces motivation to exercise, reinforcing the problem. Solution: aim for 20-30 minutes of moderate exercise every day. Walking, swimming, or light strength training are enough. Do light stretching before bed. It helps your muscles relax and lowers cortisol. Avoid exercising within 2 hours of bedtime. It can increase adrenaline and make it harder to fall asleep. John, 72, started walking for 30 minutes each morning. Within a week, he reported feeling naturally tired at night and finally sleeping through the night. Why this matters. Poor sleep after 65 isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Sleep deprivation increases your risk of heart disease by up to 45%, dementia and cognitive decline, depression and mood disorders, weakened immune system, increased risk of falls and injuries. This isn't just about feeling better, it's about survival. The good news? You can fix it right now. Final thoughts. Take back your sleep. You don't have to accept poor sleep as part of aging. Your body is designed to rest and recover, but you have to give it the right conditions to do so. Start by adjusting your routine tonight. Reduce stress before bed. Boost melatonin naturally. Fix your sleep cycle with supplements. Adjust medications if needed. Move your body every day. Don't let another sleepless night steal your health and energy. Take control of your sleep and take back your life.